somebody knock on our door and try to sell something we don't want. But imagine for a moment someone knocks on your door and asks for money. Not to sell something, cash, money. After you get over the shock that somebody would have the audacity to come walk up and knock on your door and ask for money, you look into their face, let's assume it's a guy, and you can see on his face he's desperate. And so even though it's an inconvenience and even though you're shocked, you go and you find some cash and you give it to him. But then he shows up a month later and knocks on the door again. The thought crosses your mind, I just gave you money and I don't want this to become a habit. And then he shows up a week later and asks for money again. If you're anything like me, you're thinking to yourself, I can't afford to support you. I'm trying to support myself. I mean, I can't do this over and over again. And so you tell him, look, this is the third time. I can't keep doing this. And then he says back, I'll be back next week. And he comes back next week. And then he says, I'll be back tomorrow. In fact, I'll be back every single day. Sure enough, he shows up the next day, rings the doorbell, and asks for more money. And you tell him, look, this relationship can't go on like this. And he says, I'll be back every hour. I'm desperate. I don't have any answers. I'll be back every hour. And then he says, in fact, I'll be back twice an hour. And sure enough, he does. Every half hour on the hour, he's there. You go to work and he gets on a skateboard and chases you down. Finally, you get to work and he says, look, I'm going to tell you right now, and just pulls some number out of the air. I'm going to be asking about 66, 77 times a day. And it's not just going to be for money. If I am having a problem in my family, I'm asking for you to help me. I'm not a psychologist. What do you think I'm going to do? No. In fact, and if I'm hungry, if I need money, if I have a problem, if I'm sick, if I got a headache, I'm coming to you. You and I would be exhausted over that. Do you know that in Isaiah chapter 83, the Lord says this, you need to come to me more. It's in Isaiah, he says, you need to come to me more. In Philippians chapter 4, verse 6, it says this, think about all the things that I've done for you. Don't worry about anything and pray about everything.